on our behalf of our duty to protect our beloved cemetery from the original damage of the elk that then resulted in the senseless 5-year ongoing struggle with the Buffalo National Park Service. The main points of the situation as of today, as we understand it, are as follows. It has been determined that the MPS temporary fence will be removed very soon by MPS upon their notifications to our SCA board, and that our SCA fence will remain in place, and that all threats of MPS fines against SCA have been dropped. A land swap at no expense to the SCA will be administratively conducted as soon as possible in an official manner that will forever settle this presently boundary dispute between SCA and NPS that has occurred due to our strong elk-resistant fencing. We still recommend and request that our proposed supplemental attachment, and that is on your papers, be used as a general format document to attach to the deeds of both SCA and MPS as a means of final and official settlement of this matter. That MPS be required to always lawfully honor and respect all private property and properly maintain all points of vehicular access to all gates of Shaddox Cemetery. We also request on behalf of all the numerous cemeteries, more than 30, presently damaged or denied by the Buffalo Park systems, that the park be required to repair and restore adequate and handicap quality accesses up to and surrounding each cemetery within the coming year, 2014, and to maintain permanent and quality accesses to all cemeteries lying within the park boundaries thereafter. We request for congressional oversight and monitoring of this matter nationwide to ensure that MPS does not fail to accomplish adherence to the laws of protecting our customs, cultures, and historical values, etc., and to ensure that the public has an office of constitutional authority to report abuses of MPS or other federal agencies against our cherished traditions that are protected by local, state, and federal laws. That our congressional delegates will not allow any further delay from any of the local or regional MPS offices in providing for SCA a complete fulfilling of all FOIA requests submitted by SCA on 9/3/13 and on 12/11/13. May we expect receipt of all the documents, unreleased documents, of the 9/3/13 request immediately, and the yet to be released documents of the 12/11/13 request on or before January 6, 2014. Please require NPS adherence to FOIA laws at all times. Pertaining to all the matters of the SCA issues, including the 1,500 plus signatures on petitions of the removal of Superintendent Sharif, we ask that our congressmen, for the future reference, require MPS to provide an official written statement of their actions in response to all our grievances and an explanation of how it will be and remain settled in accordance with local, state, and federal law. That it is the intention of the National Park Service to install a new officer at DNR MPS to be a liaison community relations officer for the purpose of building a new relationship and trust between MPS and the local people and communities. And that this officer will now be the point of communications with SCA for any and all matters of management of our cemetery that might pertain to either party of SCA or DNR MPS. It is the hope and expectation of SCA and all the counties of the Buffalo River watershed that this new officer will truly be a neutral party tasked with the duty of assuring that MPS will in every instant adhere to the letter and spirit of the law to honor and respect the local customs, culture, economic, sociological concerns of the things pertaining to our private and public lands and people. Certainly, it is our hope that the new officer will not be just another bureaucratic tactic of throwing wasting tax dollars in an inefficient and useless manner that only creates more trouble in the long run. SCA still contends that replacement of Sharif would be the most prudent and long-term benefit for BNR. A, hereby request that our Arkansas U.S. Congressmen and our State General Assembly delegates of the Buffalo River districts and all Buffalo River area County Quorum Court JPs be consulted for approval of this new community relations officer before she is officially appointed. And Melvin signed this, and he's our board president.